everybody, how's it going? Super here. Are you having a fantastic day? How was your day today? How was your day yesterday? Did you eat a bunch of cake? How about ice cream? Did you have a lot of fun? Well, did you find words that rhyme with words? Yes? Wow, kind of amazing, right? I've been missing you guys. I know. I wish I could be with you guys all the time. But I also have my things to do. I have to play games. Alright, so I hope that we have a fantastic day. And let's start with something as we speak. We're gonna do a hero page. Yes, because every day we have a new superhero. So we have to do our pledge. Alright, so let's raise our right hand and repeat after me. I promise to only use my superpowers for good and help other people. I promise to never hit my fellow superheroes, friend, family, and teachers. I promise to use my super hearing to listen to others and never interrupt. I promise to use my superpower of patience to help me wait my turn. I promise to do my best to keep these promises and the best superhero I can be. Alright. Remember, we are the heroes and we have to be the good temple, right? Alright. So today we're going to learn something new. We're going to talk about technology. Wow. I know. It took me a long time to figure out about technology. Well, we're going to talk about the inventions that have been going on through history. Just some of them. There's so many. There's hard to keep up. Well, let's just start with the first one. It's the wheel. The wheel. I don't know why I said the wheel. Tongue twisting. Alright, well, let's go. The wheel were invented 3500 BC. Well, BC is then before Christ, okay? And rapidly spread across the eastern hemisphere. Wheels were the archetype of a primitive caveman level technology. Wow, they were really smart, right? But in fact, they were so ingenious that it took until 3500 BC for someone who invented them. By that time, it was the Bronze Age. Humans were already casting metal alloys, constructing canoes and sailboats, and even designing complex musical instruments such as the harps. Wow, they were really into music already. Wow, kind of amazing, right? Alright, let's go with the next one. The next one is known as the airplane, or how we know as the Airbus. Flight was realized initially with the air balloon in 1783. That was the first way to start flying. But while this type of travel was amusing, it wasn't great for getting places with the rider at the mercy of the wind direction. Then Sir George Cahill created the first glider. They flew with the men on board, but the gliders were difficult to control and were able to travel long distance. Wow. Gliders, huh? Miss Lois!
Yes?
What's a glider?
A glider?
Yes.
You tell me.
You're the teacher.
But you're my student.
And I'm asking a question. It's a fair question.
Okay.
What's the glider?
Something you glide with.
Okay.
It all depends.
And what?
It could be something that you glide with, like in a car, or trucks?
A glider is kind of like an airplane, but it's just like a paper airplane. Let's put it that way.
Okay, there's different ways. So it's like a type of an engine way.
Okay, well, let's continue. The Wright brothers were employed at the bicycle shop in 1880, but they found an interesting and fine. The shop thought the bicycle were fast and near the ground, and they were using to the knowledge and experiments. The brothers researched airplanes from books, and they began to tinker with gliders. The first attempt had only half the lift, and the brothers had calculated after many improvements to the glider they invented a kite with 2 wings in 1899.
So does that mean that it's like a motorless, heavier than aircraft? Or for gliding from a higher to a lower level by the action of gravity?
Yes.
Okay.
The Wright brothers officially became the first team to fly an airplane with the pilot in December 1903. The first flight lasted for 12 seconds, and it was a distance of 123 feet. This was the first one of the 3 flights that were successful for the brothers that day. The longest was piloted by Wilbur, and he flew for 192 feet and remained in the air for 59 seconds. Wow. Almost a minute.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. Alright. Let's move to the next one.
What's the next?
Something that you always have in your hand.
My fingers?
I said in your hand. No, with your hand.
My spoon?
How about the phone that you're always holding?
My phone?
Yes.
So when was the phone invented?
1876.
I wasn't born yet.
You sure?
I am positive.
Okay. Okay. While Italian innovator Antonio Meucci is credited with inventing the first basic phone in 1849, then Frenchman Charles Babbage devised the phone in 1854, Alexander Graham Bell won the first USA patent for the device in 1876. Elisha Gray designed the telephone using water microphone in Highland Park, Illinois. Thomas Edison invented the carbon microphone, which produced a strong telephone signal. Now, then after that, it becomes their son, the cell phone. Finally, we got to the oldest, which is the Motorola Dynatix 8000X. It was released in 1984 with a retail about for $4,000. It was the first mobile phone ever marketed to the public.
$4,000?
Yeah.
Wow.
Now let's go to the next one. It's the car. So the automobile was first invented and perfected in Germany and France in the late 1800s. But America quickly came to dominate the automobile industry in the first half of the 20th century. Henry Ford innovated mass production technique that became standard, and Ford, General Motors, and Chrysler emerged as the big three auto companies by the 1920s. Manufacturing funneled their resources to the military during World War II, and afterward, automobile production in Europe and Japan started to meet growing demand. Once vital to the expansion of American urban centers, the industry had become sheer global enterprise, with the rise of Japan as the leading automaker by 1980. Now we go to the next one. Something that teachers cannot live with. Well, something that we actually need right now, even for you to see me, is the internet.
That's right.
As As you may expect, for technology so expensive and ever-changing, it is possible to credit the invention of the internet as a single person. The internet was the work of a dozen of pioneering scientists, programmers, and engineers who each developed new features and technology that eventually merged to become information superhighway we know today. Long before the technology exists to actually build the internet, many scientists had already anticipated the existence of worldwide networks of information. Nikola Tesla toyed with the idea of world wireless system in the early 1900s. And visionary thinkers like Paul Outlet and Vannevar Bush convinced of merchandise, searchable storage, system of books and media of the 1930s and 1940s. It's true the first practical schematics of the internet will not arrive until the early 1960s, when MIT GCR later popularized ideas of the intelligence networks of computers. Shortly thereafter, computer science developed the concept of packet switching, a method of efficiently transmitting electronic data that would never later become one of the major building blocks of the internet. Wow. So much.
That's pretty cool.
Well, everybody, this is it for me today. I hope you have a fantastic day. Remember, you are my hero. Be the hero. Be the hero for yourself. Be the hero for others. Be the change. Be the unique. Be the hero for everybody else. Bye, everybody. Have a good day. Bye.
It's time to go home. It's time to go home. It's time to go home. It's time to say goodbye. I had so much fun, and you had so much fun. We all had so much fun, and now we say goodbye.